Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing some errands. We've been building a half pipe basically all day. Now we gotta run to the post office. Maybe I'll go to UPS, I don't know. Post office and mail out some shoes. But check out this half pipe we've been working on for the past, I don't know, like 6 hours or so. It's not a half pipe yet. It's almost done. We still got to build the decks and the piece that goes in the middle right there. But yeah, it looks kind of like a ramp now. We got this gig coming up this week on Friday. We're going to be riding that little half pipe and stuff. But today's video is about a car crash that I got in. Well, I wouldn't really say it was a car crash, but I would say it was more like a little car accident. Sorry, grabbing these shoes real quick. This is, if you've ever wanted to see what 2,000 pairs of shoes looks like, it's a little dark, but this is what, it's actually more about like 2,600 pairs of shoes in here. Anyways, be right back after I pick these shoes. Bam! That's what they look like when they come straight out of the box. Sending out some, the black ones, and then we got the Tony Ferguson ones. Yeah. Alright, got that all taken care of. Now to the post office. To the post office and Home Depot. I gotta get some black gaff tape. Alright, so, anyways, let's get to the title of the video. Because this is very serious. Because this could happen to you. It happened to me. For the first time in, I can't even remember the last time I got in a car accident. So, I've never been in a car accident that was my fault. 100% success ratio. I always tell people I have a 0% chance of crashing because in some way, it's like 0 to 1,000,000 times that I've driven or whatever it is. But, okay. Anyways, let's get serious. So the other day as in yesterday,
well, they're saying it's...
I got in a car accident. I would say it was a very mild accident. Anyways, what I was doing was I was turning into a parking spot. So, hang on one sec. It's very bumpy right here. Construction everywhere by my house. Anyways, so I am making a left turn into a parking spot. I'm going in front of the car first. Normally I back in too, but this time I was going in head first. So as I'm going in, this car that is right next to me just throws their door open, literally perfect timing to hit the front of my car. There was absolutely zero chance that I could have stopped. I did stop, otherwise it probably would have been way worse. There's absolutely no way for me to avoid it. The only way that we could have avoided it was her looking before she opened her door, because I was obviously right there. I have a pretty damn big car too, so obviously she wasn't paying attention. Anyways, I was very surprised to see that she had absolutely no idea what to do when you get in a car accident. This was not her first time getting in any sort of accident either. Her car was messed up. Thank God my car was perfectly fine. Except for there's like a little white mark on the front of my car, but I really don't give a shit. So basically, I get out of the car. I'm very calm. She's not calm at all. Of course, people who get in car accidents tend to freak out. I got out. I was like, hey, is everything okay? You okay? And she's like, screaming, of course, as most people do when they get in a car accident. I don't know why no one can control their temper. It's funny, I was just talking about this yesterday, your temper and stuff. It's funny when you're not dealing with something. Anyway, this lady, well, the girl, I would say she's probably 23 years old or so. She's like yelling at me like it's my fault, and I was like, okay, calm down, calm down. It looks like your car is fine. There's just a little door, ding on the door, and she's like, why weren't you looking? Why didn't you stop? And I'm like, okay, can we cool it down a little bit and then have an actual conversation? And thank God she had a friend there who was like, I don't know, it was like her gay friend or something. And he like calmed her down, and I was like, look, I was pulling in. There's absolutely no way I could have stopped. You just threw your door open right in front of my car. And she was like, well, I'm gonna have to file an insurance claim against you. And I was like, okay, if that's what you want to do, you can do that. I'm not at this time, I was not sure whose fault it was. I was like, I'm not sure that it's my fault though, because you threw your door open right into my car. So she's like, okay, just give me your insurance information, your phone number. So I'm like, okay. I give her my insurance. I'm like, hey, I need your license, your insurance, and your phone number as well, just in case, in case you're going to file a claim against me. I'm going to do the same because I don't believe that I was at fault in this case. And she's like, how are you not at fault? And I was like, there's no way that I could have stopped. You were the only person who could have prevented this. Anyways, what I want to get to you guys is license and insurance. You need those things. I don't believe you need registration, but you need license, insurance. Maybe you need registration too. Let's throw that in there. Get registration also. Personally, I was like, I'm not going to put a claim in because I really don't care. It's like a teeny scratch on my car. And my car's got a bunch of scratches anyways. We take this thing off-roading all the time. But anyways, on to Miss Temper Tantrum. She has no idea what to do. She didn't even know she needs my license and information and all that. I was like, look, if you're gonna try to file a claim against this, we should call the cops right now because I want to know whose fault it is. And she was like, no, I'm just gonna call your insurance. And I was like, okay, hold on, let me do a quick Google search. I do a quick Google search. If someone opens their door into someone who's moving and they have the right of way, which I did because I was pulling in, it's their fault. Which I was like, extremely relieved to find out. And I was like, hey, read this right here. This is basically stating that it's your fault. You opened your door into a moving vehicle. So immediately her temper cools down and she's like, oh, so do you want to make an insurance claim against me? And I was like, no, it's okay. I really don't care that bad. But anyways, I had just finished up doing a delivery. I wasn't technically doing any sort of deliveries. That would have complicated everything. This is why I tell people, if you can, you should probably avoid any information about Doordash, unless it's a really bad car accident and it is your fault. See, I don't even know. The thing is, there's so many complications with driver. Sorry if you thought that I was going to have all the answers for you. I normally have most of the answers. I personally would always try to avoid saying you were doing Doordash. Now, if anyone is smarter than me, which I'm sure some people watching this video are smarter than me, let me know in the comments down below and I will pin your comment to the top if it's a very informational comment or something. Because clearly I am not the smartest person in the world. I don't know all the laws, but I do know that you're supposed to get all of their information, including their license, their insurance, I believe registration too, to make sure that the car is actually registered, Not positive about the registration though. Anyways, I just thought this was a very important video to make because some people just they get so flustered with everything that they forget. If it wasn't for me telling her, hey, do you want my license? She wouldn't have known, and she couldn't have even made an insurance claim against me because she didn't know who I was. She just had my phone number. And I was guiding her through the process, even though she was the one who was temper flaring at me. Anyway, so ended up after she saw oh, she was at fault and stuff, she was like, okay, I'm not gonna make an insurance claim. I'm like, I'm not either. This, thank God my car is totally fine, otherwise I would have been pretty pissed. I would have totally made an insurance claim because I was like, there's no possible way this could be my fault because there's no way I could have avoided it. She just threw her door open at my car, So anyways, we're pulling up to the post office, or AKA the UPS store. I call them both the same thing, but anyways, we'll be right back right after we pick or drop off these shoe orders that I got. And we're back. All right, so let's just add some information into this because this is very important. I want everyone to have all the information. I forgot to say driver's license, or the driver's license plate, but that also comes in the next tip that I'm going to give out. So anyways, what it says on Google is you need full name, contact information, insurance company, and policy number, which is if you take a photo of someone's card, or most of the time it's on someone's phone now, that's the thing to do. Driver's license and license plate number. I forgot to say license plate number, but that's because my next thing is, anytime you get into any car accident, I would highly suggest you pull out your phone, tell the phone what just happened, and then you record all the way around your entire car. Point to the point of impact, show it as much as you possibly can, and then film around her entire car or the other person's entire car to make sure you have all the information, because a lot of times people will try to skew the actual event of what happened, and then try to get you later, you know? That's why it's, if it is a bad car accident, call the cops every single time, especially if you are not at fault. If you are not at fault and you get into a car accident, your car might be totaled or it's very hurt and it's definitely not your fault, call the cops. I would suggest calling the cops almost every time anyways, though, because people like to change their story up a little bit. And then if you don't have video information of the entire thing documented, it's your word against theirs. So I always personally, like, I filmed around her entire car and then I filmed around my entire car. I'll just throw in the video in here because I still have it on my phone. Alright, so just documenting what just happened, just in case this lady tries to make a report. I was pulling in. She opened her door directly into the front of my car, which then hit this little front area. Got this little scratch right there, not really a big deal, but I definitely do not believe that that's my fault. She opened her door right into my car. I'll put in like little clips because the video is kind of long. Anyways, it's very important that you do these things. I thought it was pretty obvious, you know? If you get in a car accident, get all their information and stuff. This person had no idea what to do. And I was like, just kind of looking at this person's car. There's freaking dings and fenders falling off and everything. This girl was not a good driver. Is not a good driver at all, and I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I'm not gonna sneeze. Dang, this sun is in like the worst spot ever. How much money did you guys make today as a Doordash driver? Comment down below. This is my question of the day. We are, unfortunately, still not able to log in. I don't know what it is, but Doordash has not let me log in lately. Nope, still can't. Oh, just turned red. All right, we got a dash until 6 o'clock. Hopefully we can get something going, but anyways, hopefully no one gets in any car accidents ever. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. But yeah, I've been driving for what? Since I got my license when I was 16. I have had 0 car crashes that were my fault. Never had an insurance claim against me. I've had to file insurance claims against other people. There was a time where, there was a time where I forgot to put my seatbelt on. It was my first car, my Acura RSX Type S that I had. It's like a 2003, I believe. Anyways, so this car, okay, one got rear-ended. Then I backed out of my driveway, and there was like a pole sticking up, and it just yanked the freaking driver, or the front fender off my car. So then I kind of like just hammered it back on, basically. And then, this is all within like 3 weeks or so, there was this big scratch on the side of my car. I forget what I hit. Something stupid. I think I drove over I don't remember. Anyways, it was so long ago, it was like 10 years ago. Anyways, there was damage on my entire car. And then I get hit. I got rear-ended. Someone backed into the side of my car when my car was just straight up parked. And then someone reversed into the front of my car, which basically they didn't reverse. They didn't put their car or their e-brake on a hill, and then their car rolled into my car and basically totaled the freaking hood of the car. Anyways, I went from having this car that was all scratched up to basically an entire freshly painted car with a new door, new fenders, and everything. And it was all because other people hit my car. And it was like all within 3 weeks. So it was like freaking weird. But I got hit 3 times in 3 weeks. And then I basically got a new car, pretty much. Anyways, I got a lot of stuff to do today. So I'm going to wrap up today's video right here because I still got to make some measurements on this half pipe, and then I got to go to Home Depot and get some stuff. So, unfortunately, that's more important than making this YouTube video, and today's video sucks anyways. But hopefully, you guys find some sort of value in these videos. I look like Casper the Ghost right now. Anyways, we will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, you got some kind of information. I know it's very rambly, but I don't even exist right now. Like, my face, I'm so white. Can we turn this up? Anyways, all right. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you go to offaccessathletics.com. Help support my business. We are broke right now because I just put all my money in my bank account into the skate shoes. So please go support us. Buy a pair of shoes. That's all we got for you guys today. Drive safe. Make that money. Don't get in any car accidents. Peace.